Where's north from here?
Alright trainers, how's it going? I haven't done a top 5 type video in quite a while, so today I'm reeling off my top 5 favourite normal types. Now, like some of the other types, I did a blog about this on Pokeamino a while ago. If you've already read that blog and you're watching this video, then don't worry. After revising it and looking at the list again, the list in this video is actually pretty different. I really like normal types. They're pretty awesome Pokemon. They're very versatile in terms of the move pools. I mean, most normal types can learn a variety of different moves. They've only got one weakness, which is fighting, but on the downside, they're not super effective against anything. However, they are immune to ghosts, so it's a pretty solid type in my opinion. Kicking things off at number 5 is Beware. I didn't use Beware until very recently actually, in my most recent playthrough of Sun, and I am loving it. It is such a destructive powerhouse. It is absolutely bloody hilarious in the Sun and Moon anime, where it always just comes out of nowhere and grabs Team Rocket and stops them from blasting off. It's like the ultimate cockblock for those guys. It's brilliant. And I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that either Jesse or James does catch it. I'm a little bit behind on Sun and Moon, but I don't think they have yet, but hopefully they do eventually, because it will be a brilliant companion for Team Rocket. It'll really give Ash some trouble. Admittedly, I didn't really like its design when I first saw it, because I thought it was just a black body and a pink head, but then when I realised it was pink all the way down its back and its tail as well, then I thought, yeah, this looks really good. Its pre-evolution Stuffle is actually really cute as well, so that whole line, like both Stuffle and Beware, love them to bits. Number 4 is Stoutland. I used Stoutland in my first playthrough of Pokemon White, and I never really used normal types that often, especially not ones from the first routes. I grabbed a Lillipup, fell in love with it because it's adorable, not too bothered about Herdia, and then got Stoutland and thought this is the most badass looking thing I've seen in quite a while in terms of Pokemon. And I wasn't wrong. I loved my Stoutland. It was brilliant. So versatile, quite a decent move pool. It's got the elemental fangs, it can learn surf, and I just love what it's based off, being a Newfoundland, but also dogs that are used to rescue people, you know, at sea and in the mountains and stuff, which is a pretty cool design aspect actually. I took Stoutland all the way to the Pokemon League both times, because obviously in that game you don't actually become the champion until you challenge the league the second time, and I have no regrets. It is a brilliant Pokemon. Number 3 is Snorlax. Now Snorlax is just an old favourite from back in the day, and to be honest he's been up there with some of my all-time favourite Pokemon, well, ever since Red and Blue. I loved him in the anime. Ash's Snorlax always put in the work whenever he had to use it. It was a huge powerhouse, and I'd always try and get a Snorlax on my team in Gen 1. In fact, I remember you know how there's 2 Snorlax you can catch in Kanto. The first one got away from me, so I actually used my Master Ball on the second one, because I just really wanted a Snorlax. Number 2 is Ambipom. Now I started to love Apom after I fell in love with Ash's in the Diamond and Pearl anime, because I didn't really watch Battle Frontier that much, so my first experience of Ash's Apom was Diamond and Pearl, and it put in the work in that season. It was brilliant, and I was absolutely furious when he traded it to Dawn. I also got an Apom in Heart Gold, which was pretty good. I got rid of it for something else, but I did use an Ambipom competitively. Now, you really shouldn't underestimate Ambipom. Technician with the Silk Scarf, Fake Out, Double Hit, Low Kick, it was a machine. None of my mates would see this thing coming. And of course it is a Gen 4 Pokemon, and as we all know, I love Gen 4, and a lot of my favourite Pokemon do belong to Generation 4. Ambipom is a perfect example of one of those Gen 4 evolutions of older Pokemon that was done right and works really well. I always forget this thing isn't Gen 2. Ambipom is seriously just brilliant, and I am really hoping it gets an Alolan form in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And at number 1, my favourite normal type is Blissey, the big bad blob. Blissey makes the top of this list purely because I love using it competitively. I never really cared for Blissey or Chansey for years. They were just kind of there, and, you know, Chansey was just Nurse Joy's mate to me. And then someone suggested I use one for my team when I was getting into EV training in Gen 5, and I never went back. Blissey has been clutch for me in so many battles alongside Glysaur. Those two are just dream team defensive core for me. I don't know what it is about them, I can just really make them work together. Blissey has legitimately won so many matches for me. In fact, once I came from 4-1 down and won with a Blissey. It was insane. I had 2 Pokemon left, they had 5, and Blissey won the match for me. Very little breaks through Blissey, and it'll always be my favourite normal type. And yeah, sure, Chansey with an Eviolite is arguably better, but if that Eviolite gets knocked off, you're in trouble. If Blissey loses leftovers, it is still the big pink wall of death. And there we go, guys, those are my top 5 normal types. Let me know what you think of my list in the comment section below, and don't forget to tell me who your favourite normal type is. If you liked this video, then hit the subscribe button to see more stuff from me. Next top 5 is going to be my top 5 ghost types. I'll see you all in the next video, but until then, keep training and have a good one. See you later.